Hey Kino, how come people that like young families are moaning about prices and everything? Tell us the real truth there that no one will actually tell us. Well, the thing is, right, years and years ago, right, you look at your grandpa that was a butcher. Yeah. They made 40 G's a year, okay? Yeah. And houses back then, as in like if you think about it, it's your grandpa, right? So if you think about it, it's like back in his day, houses were cheaper. You know what I mean? Yeah, because they're only built and everything, you know. And then it's like, oh, the house only costs 200k or near enough to 300k, and that's like with a 40 annual wage income, you're like, I can cover that. That's what, 1,000 a month or something like that to cover the house. Awesome. As it's like, that can cover the house there, not a bother. There, and I'll cover your wife, my wife as well. There, and I'll cover the 2 kids that we're going to have. There, that's no bother, auctioneer. Congratulations, you bought a house. Thank you. Like that, you know what I mean? As it's like, look at farmers. Farmers, yeah. There, right? They were making big money back in the day, right? Farmers that's right, your grandparents, basically, you know? Yeah. And they were literally like, the wife was a housemaid and everything like that. Yeah. Or even the evil term, the housewife. Yeah. Everything's set for life. Whatever. Yeah. But if you look at it this way, they were wealthy farmers. Do you know what I mean? They come in there with a pile of cash in their back pocket. There, like that. There's no such thing as like credit cards or like that. So it's just all cash, basically floating around in their pockets and everything there on coins. Yeah. And then they paid for the house like that, there in cash and everything. And then it's just kind of like, he covered your parents. Whoa, you did, Grandpa? Yeah, I covered my parents, as in your parents, though. And then I was only making 1,500 altogether. What? That's loads of money. Back then, it's like, yep, it was back then. It was piles of money. There, I was able to cover everything I did there. I was able to have so many kids and everything. They had a big, massive house and everything because I can afford it. The more money I make, oh yeah, I'm a fucking farmer, qualified farmer, like that. You know what I mean? And then the thing is, then it's like, house was cheapish there to buy, not a problem, like that. And then that's how it worked. Now the second generation's coming in to this, our generation, you know, looking for houses there. Whoa, they cost massive money. Well, the thing is now, people are qualified now. They go to college, get qualified and everything there, make way over 40 G's a year and everything there, able to afford 2k per month for the house and everything like that. But the problem is that no one they kind of do get it, they don't get it, is this. Is that all the boys out there want to have one income running by them, is what it is. Really? Yeah. Do they offer Keen? Oh, absolutely. Why? Because it's like, if my dad done it, I'm going to do the same. It's the same pattern over and over again. Like I said in this video, their grandparents have done it, as in the granddad. Whoa. Set the mother for free, basically. Wow. And then it's just like, your dad did the same. And then it'd be like, our age group now, that are boys now, yeah, that are 25 or in their 20s, yeah, want to actually do the same thing as well, like that. But, and now this is why this happens. It's too pricey, you can't afford. I can only afford a 400k house, 300k house, there, like that, you know what I mean? And that's all I can afford. and then they look for a house there that's not in their location where they were born, right? Yeah. And then it's like, that's how it's done. It's like, we found one there about 10 miles from where my family home is. Great. Can't even buy a house in my local area anymore. No, you can't. No. Too expensive. Like that. Oh, really? Yep. And then that's how then the areas then are actually getting very wealthy, and then then where the wealthy people are, even though it's the same size house as the current one that you were already living in with your parents. Yeah, I get you. You know what I mean? But it's just a lesser price, a different location, And then you're just like, at least we got one. But I'd be fair to have one in where I was born. But anyway, fuck it. That's life, huh? Sheesh. As it's like, at least you're able to cover everything. Yeah, but my wife isn't happy either there. Like, we want to buy a place there. So now we have to go and hunt now. Like, my wife now has to work again, or my girlfriend has to go and work there. And then both of us then have to come down with a down payment to actually get the house that we always wanted there. Both of us. And then they get the house there like that, and then they decide then, so who's paying off the mortgage? The auctioneer says, I will. Grand, where do you want to sign? I'll sign anywhere. Cool. Good stuff. Congratulations, you bought yourself a house. Right, so it looks like you're paying off the mortgage. There like that. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, what the hell? It took us this long there. Imagine if it was actually the same price, like 300k, 400k house there in my location there where I was born. It'd be so awesome there. But like no. It's double that. Fuck my life. There like that. And some other people, right, will literally, families, like young families, they're looking for houses, will actually, fuck it, just buy a fucking house, would you? There, and one income coming in and get it over and done with. And then say, fuck it, we'll buy this house there like that. It's only 300k. Bam, bought it, done, sold. Like that, one income coming in. As it's like, that's what people want, is one income coming in, is the problem. Really? Absolutely. Just have one income coming into the house all the time. For generation, and then another generation, then another generation, then another generation, like that there. That's why men get pissed off then, as in like with the houses, like, Jesus, double the price there, but it's the same size house, huh? Jesus, fuck my life. And then this is where it gets all smarty then, right? There's women out there actually will be like, I really love him and everything there, and he's really looking for a house there that he can actually pay off everything plus the bills and all there. And then what happens then? The wife then says, his wife or his girlfriend, whatever, yeah, there's all these different type of women out there, yeah, okay, and they're literally, no, I'm fucking working too. And then it'd be like, whoa, you married the right woman. What? We could totally afford this now. She makes like 60k there. She's a fucking teacher there. And then you make what, 30,000 to 40k a year, bro? Yeah. Awesome. There. So you could totally afford this house. And then what happens then? You go and buy it. They both of them buy it. And then they're like, wow, congratulations. There, you bought a house there in a rich area. There like that, any rich area around the world. And then you're just like, whoa, that's because we have two incomes there like that. We throw the kids into the parents' house, into our parents' house there like that, to mind the kids there. And then we pay off the mortgage, that's 2k per month there. And then plus bills on top of that, obviously there. We'll cover that. Like that, hubby. But I wanted to, like, I don't want you to work. It's like, husband, I'm not like that. What do you think I went to fucking college? Oh, that's true, actually. But, like, I see my other mates do it. There's, like, that's the thing with you. What? That's why it's a problem with men as well. They're always acting like this. There. You know what I mean? You have to realize that girls aren't out to get you as like, oh, I sleep with this guy there and then I have a set life then. I don't have to worry about bills or anything there. I let the husband do all the worrying for me. As it's like, that's not the case anymore. Back in the day, it probably was and all. But like nowadays, yeah, there's two incomes coming into the house there. Give their kids to their nanny or the grandpa, yeah, or they're even to their parents that are only just in retirement like that, and then be done with it. Oh really? Yep. And then there's two incomes coming into the house like that, and then that's how then they can afford to actually get a bigger house in a good location or a popular location. You know what I mean? And then she's up here.